For the last 2 years, the episode that I make just before Christmas has been based on some absolutely ridiculous suggestion that a very determined subscriber has been making on the channel for a very long time. 2 years ago, we had My Hero Academia characters as fish, the following year we had Avengers as penguins, and I made the mistake in last year's video of suggesting, hey, if someone else on the channel wants to suggest some ridiculous thing for a whole year, maybe it'll end up being the following Christmas video. And far too many people took me up on that offer. I've picked 6 of the ridiculous ideas and fit 1 of each of their suggestions into today's video, which will be a loose and pretty goofy story narrated by 2 of the channel favorite characters that haven't shown up in a little while. Good old Benny Shap, the mech armor maker, and Dr. Champagne McGregor, the grouchy ex-dinosaur geneticist. This is gonna be some really weird stuff, but I dug this grave and now I gotta sleep in it? That's not how that saying goes. Whatever, you get what I mean. Let's get a little wacky, shall we? Let's go. Hit like if you want. Subscribe if you feel like. But either way, enjoy the show. Then, cause I did that, I got to draw a card, and boom, I got the last piece of Exodia and blasted the dude away. Won the game right there, and I got to take his weird golden eye thing for myself. Alright, I will admit that was a significantly more interesting story than I thought it would be, but I still don't understand how you got to that from telling me what the flip we's doing in this weird, colourful nightmare world. Oh, right, I mean, we're just here having a nice time, trying to anyway. The everyverse has all kinds of wacky stuff we can look at. There's the place overseers can come to try making new, weird things before deciding if they want to put them into their world or not. Who knows what we could come across? Besides, Gayla and Theron had a date here once, so I thought it could be fun for us too. It still seems real dangerous to me, but fine, what did those 2 do while they was here? They had a fun time, in a way, probably. You shouldn't ask them about it though. Anyway, let's just see what the wackiest thing we can find is. I mean, there's a tree growing fetal pigs over there, and we just crossed a wombat with snow shooting out of its ears. Wacky might not be specific enough. Right, that's fair. Oh, okay, how's about this? Whenever Weezer's talking about stuff from my world, the Vasilia's universe, it pretty much always turns out that those things we's talking about is super similar to video games or movies or pop culture stuff from your universe. So, let's see how many things in a row we can find that's like that. Oh, right, it's not a bad idea, I guess, but I mean, we might be overestimating how many things I'll recognize. The fetal pig tree ain't from a video game I ever played before, and neither is the snow shooting wombat. Alright, well, how about this lizard? This doing anything for ya? God, how long you been holding that thing behind your back? Don't worry about it. Now, is this something, or is it just a talking lizard? That thing talks? I am vengeance. God, wait, did you say... That thing does kind of look... No, that's just too dumb. I'm not wearing hockey pants. Oh my god, it's a blatant Batman lizard. Well, that thing scurried off quick. Maybe it's going back to help that red bird I saw getting beat up by a laughing snake with a crowbar for a tail. Anyway, alright, we got 1 down. Let's see what else we can... Hey! Look at this! There gotta be something cool in here, right? What, in a weird puddle surrounded by freaky looking furniture? Yeah, there's all kind of critters splashing around in here. Plus, what about these chairs? Is these anything? I mean, I kinda wanna sit in this yellow one here. Don't blatant sit on that thing. There's a perfectly normal couch over there. This one looks like it'll eat you or something. Oh, it's got a face and eyes on it now too. Yeah, it's extra funky. Plus, I bet the normal looking couch is secretly a mimic or something. Like my ma always says, never trust a normal futon, and and never throw out a good coupon. She said that when we had dinner with your family. Still can't believe all those weird sayings you tell me from your family are actually things they say. Well, most of them are. Sometimes I just make them up on the fly. But anyway, it's sitting time. No, don't give... Oh my god. I swear, if yous get eaten, I'm never talking to yous again. Fair enough. Oh, you gotta try this. It feels... Hey. Oh, it's tickling me or something. Oh, jeez, I'm getting off. Hey, look at this. Those scratches Vasilia gave me for telling everybody she's a were-jaguar are totally healed. They definitely wasn't a second ago. Wait a sec. This thing is actually like something from my universe. This superhero from my world. One of the only good ones that works for the goons at the Superhero Corrections and Placement Foundation. Her name's like, L8 or something? I'm pretty sure she can heal folks too. Right, yeah. We've been over this before. SCPs is real-life superheroes in your world. This one is that tickle monster one, SCP-999. So once again, astoundingly, something from pop culture in my universe turned into a chair for some reason. The fact that you can remember all this weird specific pop culture stuff continues to surprise, confuse, and impress me, you know that? Hey, maybe we'll find something based on that SCP that you wrote once. Yeah, I blatant hope not. If I never see a dinosaur again, it will still be too soon. Let alone a dinosaur demon that can make other dinosaur demons. I still think you should ask Ma about that one. She's got some pretty freaky demons in her world. Not if that thing somehow exists somewhere in the multiverse for real, I never want to know about it. Now, let me use this chair. I want to see if it can heal my breathing problems I've been having. You know, Louise Hay would say those problems stem from a fear of taking life fully. Just get out of the way. Oh, yeah, you see? I'm breathing fine now. That is a pretty great chair after all. Yeah, healed for now, but only time will tell if that thing fixed the symptom or the actual problem. Oh, whatever. You know, this is a pretty you thing I'm about to say, but I kind of think we should steal that chair. I like how you're thinking, bud, but let's get back to that in a sec. On with our little game here, cause look at this thing. Kinda looks like a mech arm I done built once, but as a gecko or something. I think this is supposed to be an axolotl. What, is that like a video game thing or something? No, the animal, an axolotl. They're like amphibious salamanders or something. I don't think we got those in my world. Well, normally I'd argue with views on that one, because they're a pretty normal thing, but they is critically endangered in my world, so maybe they did die off in yours already or something? Anyway, that one is 100% supposed to be an alien from the animated series Ben 10 in my world, and this is just getting ridiculous now. What is the bleeding odds all of these things would not just be adaptations of things from my world, but also things I would recognise? Given the context of this video, I'd say pretty high. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Oh wait, is you breaking the fourth wall now too? I mean, if you're always gonna be pretending our lives is some kind of TV show or comic book or whatever, I might as well just lean into it at this point, right? Hey, that's great to hear. Can you just look off into the distance and say smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell? Absolutely bleeding not. There really is a lot of weird stuff splashing around in here, huh? Not all of it can be stuff I recognise, like that frog, that doesn't look like anything I know. I think you're just forgetting about the point of the game we're playing here, bud. We're trying to find things that is like stuff from your world. Yeah, well, I just need a sanity check here. Everything being something I recognise is making me think this is some kind of weird nightmare. Alright, well there you go, a weird frog that ain't like nothing you'd recognize from your world, and now we can—
Machoke.
Huh. That's a pretty funky sounding ribbit, isn't it? Oh, what's your face doing?
Oh, that frog just said Machoke, didn't it? Machoke.
I guess, is that, I'm thinking that's probably something you know from your universe?
It's a blatant pokey frog. Pokemon is one of the most popular video games, TV shows, card games, tons of other things in my world. Why would there be a frog version of one of the—
Alright, you know what, let's just get out of here, I think. If this stuff is really gonna stress you out this much, funny as it can be sometimes to watch you wig out, I think we should just—
No, you know what? I ain't leaving here till we found something that's not from my world. That's the new game now.
Alright, I'm down for that. Does the fetal pig tree count though?
I mean, it does, but it doesn't. We need to find something new. We need a combo break at this point.
Got it, I like this, alright. What about that weird streak of lightning that keeps running by a few times?
Streak of lightning? I ain't seen— Oh my god! There it goes. But, I mean, I don't know how we stop that thing to find out if it's something I'd recognise.
What if I chucked a frog at it or something?
That thing is moving 1,000,000 miles an hour. You couldn't hit it with a frog.
Now with that attitude I couldn't. Let's go, I choose you, Machoke.
How did you know that reference?
You know what? Never mind.
Jeez, that was a good throw. It's still going, but it ain't gonna hit nothing.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, well, how about we try the... Whoa! Did you see that? The streak stopped and caught the frog right out of the air.
It's a sheep?
Now it's bringing the frog back to the pond. Look at that.
Yeah, I can plain see what's happening, Benny. What are you narrating this for?
Just for clarity's sake. Anyway, there you go. A super speed lightning sheep. That got anything for you?
Yes, it's the Flash, a comic book character from the same team as the blatant lizard we saw earlier, I guess. There must be some whole Animal Justice League team here or something.
Ah, dang, okay, well, we'll keep looking, but I kinda wanna chuck another frog and see if that thing will catch it again.
Quit abusing animals! You seriously want another weird super creature having a weird vendetta against you like the blatant gopher?
I mean, it could probably give us some pretty fun new adventures, but yeah, you're probably right, might not be the best idea. Alright, let's see, hey, wait a sec, what about that couch? The normal looking one? I mean, I still think it might be a mimic or something, but maybe it's just a normal couch.
Oh, okay, well, how is we gonna find that? Don't just sit on it!
Why? It's a couch, that's what they's for.
What about your mum saying? Plus, you just said you thought that thing was a bleeding mimic or something.
Yeah, but also maybe it ain't. By the way, is we gonna talk about the fact that we both just know what a mimic is?
Right, I mean, in my world, it's just a Dungeons and Dragons thing.
Yeah, that's the same in mine too.
So, wait, your world just has Dungeons and Dragons, like, as a game? It's not some superhero or mech armor or something?
Yeah, no, we just got D&D as a game too.
God, the multiverse is so weird.
And a bit inconsistent. Now let's have a sit on the maybe death couch.
Just be blatant careful. Oh my god, it's eating. Oh, what the flip?
Hey, look at that, what a coinky dink. This couch turns into a mech armor when someone sits on it. That's fun.
What are the blatant odds of that? You make mech armors for a living and just happen to sit on a secret mech couch?
What are the odds of anything? But more importantly, is this something from your world? You got some kind of furniture armor show or game or something like that?
You know what? I don't think so. I mean, this thing is kinda like a weird transformer, but it's an armor that goes on someone, so that doesn't really fit. Maybe you could say it's like how Iron Man has a helicopter and stuff that can turn into mech armors, but that's really reaching. I think we do got a combo breaker here.
Alright, we win at something, I guess. I kind of want to keep this thing. Hey, we should take this and the tickle chair and put them in the shop tank or the sci-fi hangout or something and see if anyone notices.
Oh, what do you mean notices? How would someone not notice an orange goopy chair with a face?
I mean, not all our friends are super observant. Pretty sure some of them still think you and I is just really good friends.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'd say sometimes I don't even act like I'm your friend, let alone more than that.
Yeah, I guess, and they ain't exactly got a full grip on your personality yet. Now we stealing these chairs or not?
Yeah, alright, let's go. Talk? That thing talks?
I bet I'm not. I'm not worried. So dumb. Waiting for construction sounds to stop.
Bow, bow.
Bow, bow, bow. Beautiful. But read up the sun. To the sun. To see if reindeer really know how to snow. That's not it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, sometimes I don't even act like I'm your friend, let alone more than that.
Ah, it's starting again. Well, there we go, a whole bunch of ridiculous in one convenient place. And that wasn't even close to everybody that's been making lots of ridiculous suggestions for a year. All honorable mention here to Fishpot for Justice League Bears, Wolframite for Star Wars Kangaroos, MGB for DC Bugs, Jaden Wang for Marvel Utensils, and honestly there's probably more, but those are the ones I'm remembering at the moment. And I am not committing to doing this next year, because now I know too many people will commit to it, and I'll feel bad for the people that don't end up getting picked. So maybe I'll just choose something ridiculous to do for next year's Christmas episode, like arcane characters as polar bears. Something, I don't know. But anyway, if you're new to the channel and you want more goofy stuff like this, you might like last year's Avengers as Penguins episode, or if you want more fun banter kinds of episodes like the 2 narrator episodes, I have a whole playlist of banter videos. Not all of them are Benny Sharp and Champagne McGreggor, got a lot of other characters mixed in there, but they're generally the goofier, more funny episodes on the channel. But besides that, that's all for today, except of course for ending this video on some kind of positive or inspiring note, and the thought I want to leave people with today is actually something I've been utilizing for the last week and a bit that has been very, very helpful to me personally. And that's if you want to start doing something that's good for you more regularly, but are having a hard time motivating yourself to do it, just commit to doing the first step of the thing. So if that were, say, going for runs more often, just commit to going and putting on your running shoes. Or if you want to eat healthier, just commit to taking out vegetables and setting them on the table before you start making food. Committing to the first step of something is usually pretty easy, and then once you've done it, you're much more likely to go the rest of the way with that thing. To go for that run, or eat the vegetables, whatever it is. For me personally, in the last 10 days, I've done 10 cold plunges, which people have seen me do on the channel before, but I've never committed to doing them that many days in a row. And despite the fact that every day my brain was like, oh, no, let's not do this, I just trick myself into doing it by saying I'm just committing to going and putting on my bathing suit. That's it. But every single time I've done that, I've then been like, well, we might as well keep going. I hope that's inspiring to someone out there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next episode on Monday, which by popular demand is another My Singing Monsters episode. I'll see you there. Goodbye.